What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another installment of Assassin's Creed Multiplayer Madness. Today we're racing to claim that #1 spot. So far we haven't hit them in any of our 3 installments, but you can watch those at the end of the video or on my channel. So let's get into it and see what loadout we're rocking. And don't forget to subscribe. Most of you are already coming back for anyway, so why not join the Stormtroopers officially? Looking down on the bottom left, we can see that we have a defensive minded set with more firecrackers and also throwing knives. I'll also give you a quick rundown. Morph turns NPCs around us into our lookalikes, firecrackers blind, and knives slow. And in the bottom right is Lady Black. But since we can't think too much about her anyway because we have one of our pursuers running right at us, we're gonna blind him real quick and run around to make a play. Getting our first stun of the match puts us still in first place with 200 points. So now we're gonna climb up on these rooftops to try and find Lady Black, while also keeping a listen out for the whispers for our last pursuer. It's kind of hard to see, so we're going to try and go down. Oh. Respawning for the first time with 300 points this time, we have one pursuer on us, and it seems that our next target in the bottom right, the Stowaway. Now the one bad thing about being at first is that you're usually going to get 2 or 3 pursuers, which isn't too bad if you know what you're doing, like I'll show you with this guy. You want some too, Huntsman? Come on, show me your best. You know you got Then. Respawning near the docks, we're going to look and see that our target is Lady Black again. And once again, we still have 2 pursuers on us and... Hold on. Anyway, as I was saying, the one bad thing about being in first place is that it's really going to test our skills. So we're going to slowly move towards Lady Black's position, and luckily enough, she's right here, so let's make our move. Oh, for a second thought I was parrot. I thought I had a pursuer right next to me. Respawning in the docks again, we're still in first place, but unfortunately this time we have 3 pursuers. So we're really going to have to play patient here and really make no mistakes. We can hear the whispers getting louder and louder, so we're going to turn around and keep an eye behind us. Because fortunately for us, the Wayfarer runs around the corner, so we have some sort of advantage. Right? I don't know why my throwing knife didn't work. But anyway, we respawn now near the docks, which is apparently our lucky spot. It looks like we're going to be able to get some sweet revenge, as our next target is the Wayfarer. So we're going to slowly walk towards him as if we're an NPC. Excuse you. And luckily enough, it looks like we have a new player. Obviously I'm joking, it's just the Wayfarer trying to use a petty disguise. We're going to start running away, mostly because I can hear the whispers getting closer and closer, and on the roofs, we can see our next pursuer, which looks like it's to be the Huntsman. So we're going to go up these steps, and from what I've heard, the Huntsman loves playing Ring Around the Rosie. So let's do that, shall we? Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall dead. It's a stupid song, let's be honest. Anyway, now we can finally move on without any pursuers and go after our target, Lady Black. So we're going to slowly stay near these NPCs until we hear contract lost. Which, if you don't know what that means, it means another player got to our target first before we could. So right now we're just going to try and play the safe game because we also have 3 pursuers on us. So we're going to head through these chase breakers over here, mostly because I can hear the whispers again. I promise I'm not Randy Orton, but we're going to get into this bling group and kind of look around to see where our pursuers are. One of them's on the rooftop all the way over there. So we're going to keep in this blend group until we hear more whispers next to us.
Hello, Night Stalker. I know you missed me. Why must you try and hurt me, Night Stalker? All I want is the best for you.
Oh! After getting whispered sweet nothing in our ear, we're going to stay with the blend group and try and keep an eye out for another pursuer. Like the Stowaway that's approaching us right now. Let's go deal with it. After getting our stun, in the distance we can see our target, the Wayfarer. So we're going to stick away from the blend group and kind of make our way over here near these boxes and try and intercept the Wayfarer. Luckily enough, he plays into our trap, so we get the easy kill. After that 500 point kill, we are still in first place with just under 6 minutes to go with 2,500 points. And luckily enough, our next target is the Wayfarer. Unfortunately enough though, he's pretty far away, so we're slowly going to make our way over there towards this little market area. Before you ask down in the comments below, you may be wondering why some people are going red. Well, actually, those are my pursuers. The reason I know is because I have a perk, which you can see in the bottom left, called Revelation. And what Revelation does is if I get a staying alive streak of getting stuns and kills, I can see where exactly my pursuers are, so I don't really need to worry. Especially with two pursuers and they're both apparently in this crowded area, we need to stay patient and stay near this blend group. But luckily enough, we're patient enough to see one of our pursuers kill a civilian and the other pursuer runs straight past us. So we're going to turn into Patrick Mahomes and hit Tyreek Hill on a streak. After getting that stun, my main objective right now is to find out if my other pursuer is still around this area. Luckily enough, it doesn't seem like they are, so let's go ahead and start heading towards our target. Was incredibly unlucky, but not much we could really do there. But hey, would you look at that? We're still ahead by 1700 points, so that's gotta be worth something, right? Now we're respawning in this little social area or public jail. We're gonna stay around and kind of look to where our next target is, which I believe to be the Buccaneer. So let's go ahead and try and find our target. Actually, let's not. Especially since we have two pursuers and recently assigned 3, it isn't really a good idea, especially since the pursuers will eventually find us and eventually kill us. So right now our main objective is pretty much to play it safe. We still have firecrackers just in case we need them, but so far we just need to play it safe. Especially since there's a lot of people near that chase breaker and luckily the mercenary comes up.
Yeah. 1 down, 95 to go, mate.
Wait, was that who I think it was? Anyway, so we're gonna... wait. Either way, we're going to still keep an eye out and watch that Lady Black gets punched in the face real quick. So we're going to keep an eye out with our two pursuers, especially with these whispers getting louder and louder. You never really know who it is. It could be Lady Black, or it could be the Wayfarer that's just running all the way down there. And just a tip, if you're going to play this, don't just run around like a maniac. So now that all of our pursuers are off of us, we actually have some freedom for a little bit of time to go in near our target. Which, if you've forgotten, is the... oh, come on. So since we have one pursuer on us and he's currently running towards us or being high profile, we're going to run away and see who our next target is, which it seems to be Lady Black. Lady Black keeps being our target, which is kind of good, especially since she's near this area. I don't know where exactly she is. She could be right below us. She could be down there in the floor. It doesn't really matter. Oh wait, oh shit. Now respawning nearby where we died, we're still in first place with one pursuer with 3 minutes to go. And our next target is the Rebel. So for a bit, we're going to stay with this blend group, and as soon as the whispers aren't nearby, we're going to run closer to the Rebel's position, which it seems to be in the market. Whee! Unfortunately, the Rebel isn't to jocks, even though I have the best athletic ability in this game. So as soon as she's out of sight, we're going to run past this wall and kind of keep out of sight and get as close as possible. But it seems like the Rebel's going to run away, so unfortunately we can't get our target. We'll have to try and get our pursuer instead. I actually don't mind it, since he only got a 50-point kill because we did contest it, which means he gets half the points unless he has a perk, which I do. Respawning once again, we're immediately handed 2 pursuers, so right now our objective is just to kind of play defense. So right now, as soon as we see our other pursuer, our objective is just kind of run and hopefully make a break for it. What the fuck? Respawning once again, unfortunately for us, we're still on a losing streak, but fortunately we're down in the bottom left. You can see that we have a new thing called vision. What that means is that we can see our target through the walls, as you can see through the little icon. While now may be the perfect time, she's going on roofs, and I think we've learned our lesson from going on roofs. Also, it isn't really the best, since we're in first place. We also can get 1, 2, or 3 pursuers, which we have 3 right now. Here comes one of them. This is also especially the best place since most of our pursuers are not good players, and they also like to run around the corners, like the Wayfarer right here. I'll be honest, really wasn't much I could do there. I had to pick and choose, and we know how that ended. Respawning for the last time, we respawn in this little public execution area or public holding area. We're going to hide in this blend group, especially since we currently have 2 pursuers on us and are about to get 3. And would you look at that? Here comes Andrew Tate right now. Oh, foolish Night Stalker, I already know you are down there. Just come on up. He's not going to work. How about loose change? Maybe you are not such a brokey as I thought before. I see you are wearing a disguise. Come here. But wait, if this is a civilian, where is... Here's your tip. Thanks for the great service, man. After that, we're going to get into the blend group. Since we have 2 pursuers left and they're getting closer and closer, it's really just the best idea to try and stay alive. Especially since... Wait. Lady, can you move? You're blocking my view of the prisoner. Move, I said. After Tweedledee and Tweedledum, here comes their brother, Tweedledun. After that, we can rally up the county of the stuns in this match to 14. Yes, 14. You can go back and count them. Also, lucky for us, our target's right here. Now, all we really need to do is just to stay alive and make sure we don't have any pursuers, but it doesn't seem like that will ever happen. So all we really need to do is just continue walking, and then for celebration, we're going to throw one of our firecrackers. And we finally did it. We finally got that first place. It only took us 4 episodes, technically 3. And while I do know that these opponents weren't really that good, it's still first place, and hopefully next time you guys will stay along for the journey. Hopefully another in first place. Leave a like, sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!